Hey guys, this is Batman 1999 doing another toy review on the DC Comics Unlimited Aquaman. This figure is a 6-inch scale, and I honestly think this is a very cool Aquaman. A lot of people make fun of Aquaman because he hasn't got powers. Well, he does got powers, but all he can do is like talk to fish and go underwater. Aquaman's very, very cool. Here's like a little biography about him. If you want to read that, you can. Here's some more on Aquaman. If you want to read that, pause it. Well, if you didn't get to read too late. There's Wonder Woman and Darkseid. I watched a review on that DC Comics Unlimited Darkseid, and from what I got, it wasn't a very cool figure. Like, the head was too big, so I wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, I was gonna get it, but I decided not to, considering how many bad reviews it got. So I'll probably end up getting the DC Collectibles Darkseid, about 15-inch scale anyway. Besides Darkseid, here's a nice picture of Aquaman on the back here. Very cool picture. I like that's like the art look to it, you know, the detail they put into Aquaman's face. I can draw, but not that well, anyway. And then here's the same picture right here on the side of the figure, oh, the box anyway, and made by Mattel. Anyway, let's crack this guy open, see what he comes with and what he can do. And here's Aquaman outside the packaging. And this is something I don't usually do, but I had a display stand for my Creature from the Black Lagoon figure, and I decided to use Aquaman for this video. I thought it would be kind of cool because Aquaman, the ocean, you know. I know it doesn't fit with a space background, but you know what? Don't care. And here is Aquaman. His one accessory was of course his trident, because Aquaman has to have his trident. The scales, I like the scale detail on this. I think that's pretty cool. Now the face I think was sculpted really well. I do. I'm very impressed with the sculpt of the face. I think it looks like what I would think Aquaman would look like anyway. Anyway, Aquaman's utility belt, well, he doesn't have a utility belt, it's just like a belt right there. There's a gold paint. I think the paint apps are cool on this. The light and dark green shading, and the dark orange by orange, it shines, you know. And this thing's very articulated too. I like the fins here on the back. I always thought that was cool about Aquaman's costume, was the fins. One time when I was a kid, I had a shark and I had a little Aquaman, and I used to have the shark and Aquaman like fight all the time, and I'd have Aquaman's, you know, leg pop out of the water, and I'd have him like do a ninja kick on top of him and just like fight him. I know, I was a weird kid. Anyway, like I was saying, this is a very articulated figure. Let's get a little closer look at the trident. The trident's just a solid gold plastic. No paint apps or nothing. The DC Comics Classics Aquaman had a lot of detail on the trident. A lot of detail. It had like seashells, and I think it had like starfish and stuff. Anyway, let's get a look at Aquaman's articulation. Now, as most DC Comics Unlimited figures do, they're pretty articulated. You got a basic head articulation. It can go from side to side, little bit up and down. It's a lot like the Superman figure. I think the hair is rendering a lot of the up and down movement. Yeah, I think it's the hair. Anyway, it's got a shoulder joint that can go outwards. It can go in. It can complete 360 around. You got a bicep swivel. You got a one-jointed elbow. You got a turn at the hand. You've got a really good ab crunch. I was very impressed with this Aquaman's ab crunch. You got a thigh swivel. You got legs that can go outwards like a good ninja kick distance. I wouldn't think Aquaman would need that. That'd be more for a Batman figure. It can kick forward quite a bit. It can kick backward, not much, but a little. You got a swivel here, but that's stiff. On this leg, I'll show you. On that leg, I don't get it, but this leg, it does have it. That leg does too. It just, I gotta get it loose, and I don't want to break the Aquaman, so there it goes. There we go. I got it to move. Okay, it's got a one-jointed knee. Can go that much. It's got basic foot articulation, no ankle pivot. These guys don't have ankle pivot, which is the one bummer I had. I wished a Batman had ankle pivot at least, because I have a Batman Unlimited Batman figure that I've had a lot of my reviews, if you guys follow my reviews and stuff. Anyway, that's basically Aquaman. Before we compare, let's get the tape measure out. This is a 6.5 inch tall figure. Like I said, basic DC Comics Unlimited figure. Okay, well, I guess it's comparison time. Here is Aquaman compared to the DC Comics Classics Green Lantern Avian Zur 2-pack Green Lantern figure. I did a review on that. Be sure to check that out. Here is Aquaman compared to the DC Comics Unlimited Superman figure, and I did a review on this guy, and this guy is very, very cool. I was impressed. The only bummer I had with this was the head sculpt. I don't think that looks like Clark Kent to me, or Superman. I did like the curl, though. The curl always has to be on Superman's hair. Here's Aquaman compared to the Batman Unlimited Batman figure, and honestly, as you guys know, Batman is my favorite superhero. This is a very, very decent figure. I like this figure very much. I've had this figure for a long, long time, and I didn't do a review on it because I'd never really done a toy review before when I got this. So I just started getting into toy reviews when I got a few Batmans later. So, sorry, but this guy right here, there's several reviews on him if you guys want to check it out. This is a very cool figure. I would recommend it, just like Aquaman. And all the DC Comics Unlimited figures and DC Comics Classics. The Classics will be more expensive though, because you can't find them where everything's unlimited. And as I do in all my reviews, here is Aquaman compared to the Marvel Select comic book version of the Hulk. And that's my review on the DC Comics Unlimited Aquaman figure. I would highly recommend picking this guy up. It was very impressive for me. And Aquaman is actually, you guys would be surprised with this, actually one of my favorite superheroes. Most people don't like Aquaman. I do. I know in one of my last reviews I sounded kind of sick, and I'm sorry about that. It was on the Marvel Fantastic Four movie Clobber and Crush thing. I am sorry about that. I sounded sick. I had a little sickness. I was sneezing and stuff. So anyway, in case you guys were curious, I bet none of you cared, but anyway, this is Batman 1999 signing off. And like I said in my last review, check out Anon Entertainment. They do reviews on movies and TV shows and reviews on just about anything. So check those guys out. And like I think they're fixing to release Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, the original TV series. So anyway, this is Batman 1999 signing off. If you guys like this video, like it. If you didn't, well, keep it yourself. This is Batman 1999 signing off. Have a good day.